Welcome to MFB TV on Thursday, 11th of January, and a belated Happy New Year to you all. Before I look forward into 2018, let's take a quick look in the rearview mirror as to what happened in 2017. Clearly, buy-to-let lending is shrinking. In 2017, we think the overall lending figure is likely to sit around 35 billion or slightly lower, and that's about a 14% reduction on the year before, when many landlords bought properties ahead of the stamp duty surcharge deadline of the 31st of March of that year. In the year going forward, we will see the market shrink further and reshape itself, a subject to which we will return to at various points during the year, but we think there'll be an overall further reduction of about 11%, leaving our best estimate for the year at £31 billion. So clearly, the fiscal and regulatory measures designed to curb buy-to-let lending are working, albeit though not necessarily from your perspective. And my gut also tells me that as a proportion of the whole residential mortgage market, no more than 15% is about right, and this is a figure which Nigel Tarrington, the Chief Executive of Paragon Mortgages, or now Paragon Group, articulated back in 2002. But it's not all doom and gloom. Many landlords are seeing this as a great opportunity to, firstly, review their existing portfolio and discard any underperforming, low-yielding properties, or secondly, buy up whole portfolios from those landlords who've decided to throw in the towel. Results from our latest property investor survey carried out in December 2017 show that 44% of you landlords are looking to expand your property portfolio in the next 6 months, and only 18% of landlords see the property market declining in their sphere during 2018. So what's happening now? Is your buy-to-let mortgage cost about to go up? If you took out a 2-year fixed on a property you bought ahead of the stamp duty deadline back in March 2016, now's the time to be reviewing those finances and looking for those good offers that are out there in the early part of 2018. Sadly for all of you filing your tax returns for 2016-2017, HMRC will no longer accept credit card payments with a raft of those taxes, including SDLT. The ever-vexing subject of ownership in either limited company or own name, and with the deadline for submitting tax returns for 2016-17 fast approaching by the 31st of January, this will be the last year in which higher and additional rate relief income tax landlords will be able to claim full relief on the costs incurred when taking out their finance on the mortgages on their buy-to-let properties. We're holding a free webinar with our head of buy-to-let on Wednesday the 24th of January to look into this topic further, so do get in touch if you wish to join in. And indeed, EPCs are also going to come up on your radar shortly, because from 1st of April you won't be able to let out properties with grades below E. And that's the subject we'll be talking to you further about in the weeks ahead, because it not only affects new properties that you're buying, but also when we're looking at properties you own in the background, we may have to ask you questions about the status of your existing assets. Buy-to-let lenders are only now repositioning their products at the start of 2018, so do speak to us or join one of our mailing databases to get news of these new products as they're launched. And finally, just for those of you involved in the residential mortgage space, we currently have access to one lender who is allowing applicants to borrow up to 6 times their income. That's probably almost unheard of in the residential market, but I'm not allowed to say more about that product on this video line. And if you would like to hear about not only that residential product, but the raft of new buy-to-let products as they're launched, do call us as ever on 0345 344 56788.